Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us today here at noon. I'm Julia Moffett. This afternoon, we're getting a better understanding about coronavirus here in Indiana. We're expecting to get another update today from Governor Holcomb at 2:30 this afternoon. You'll be able to watch that here on Channel 13 and on our news app. The governor will be joined by Indiana Senator Todd Young, who will talk about small business loans for many owners who are struggling right now. So far, across our state, there are over 44,000 people who have been tested for the coronavirus. Over 8,000 of those have tested positive. Well, right now, there is a battle brewing in Washington over who can give the order to reopen the economy, governors or the president. NBC's Tracy Potts now with a closer look at why the president believes he has total authority.
The president of the United States calls the shots.
President Trump says he has the right to decide when to reopen business in every state.
When somebody's the president of the United States, the authority is total. And that's the way it's got to be.
Your authority is total.
It's total. It's total. And the governors know that. They will cooperate perfectly. Watch.
Right now, they're not. 7 Northeast governors and 3 on the West Coast have partnered to come up with their own plans on how and when to ease social distancing.
California is putting together a bottom-up plan, a framework for targeted interventions and easing of restrictions in the state.
The government doesn't get opened up via Twitter. It gets opened up at the state level. We're going to make decisions based on science.
Legal experts agree the president has no authority to lift state emergency orders. He's also defending how he handled the coronavirus crisis.
Everything we did was right.
Now millions are without a paycheck, waiting for money from Washington.
We expect that over 80 million hardworking Americans will get the direct deposit by this Wednesday.
But the next round of COVID-19 funding is in limbo. Top Democrats are refusing to sign on unless money is set aside for hospitals, state and local governments, food stamps, and women and minority-owned businesses that have trouble getting traditional loans.
The Trump administration says they've approved nearly 1 million small business loans, but it's the banks and lenders that have to write the checks, and we're told it could be June before we actually know how much of that money has been handed out. Tracy Potts, NBC News.
And now let's talk about the surge regarding the coronavirus. The predictions coming from state health leaders are a little different than the national ones. The Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluations predicted we'd actually see the peak yesterday. Most of the state won't peak until the first or second week of May. The peak in Marion County is expected during the last week of April. Marion County has been the hardest hit area across the state, but in the coming days, we're expecting to learn how many Hoosiers have recovered from COVID-19. And this Friday, Governor Holcomb is set to announce tweaks to our current stay-at-home order. It's set to expire right now on Monday. We are expecting the governor to extend that for at least another couple of weeks. And businesses across Indiana are stepping up to make sure healthcare workers are protected in the fight against COVID-19. Our state has secured 2.6 million pieces of protective gear, all made or donated by Indiana businesses. Whether it's masks, gowns, or cleaning supplies, state leaders say it's been amazing to see the hundreds of companies step up.
Just look at what is happening when people put the common good above their self. This is how we're able to flatten the curve. This is how we're able to slow the spread. And it has been inspiring, quite frankly, from day one to see.
So far, the state has handed out about 375,000 pieces of supplies, with another 150,000 expected this week in daily deliveries. In all, more than 400 companies are pledging their support.